but I need to get this collective message out. So the Seven of Cups talks about options. It talks about, but it also talks about illusions. So right now, so something was kind of brought to my attention actually by my sister. We were having a conversation, and she, she was like, everything is kind of and at the forefront of understanding what is possible. And so, and with that, like, there's a lot to that. She's absolutely correct. And, shout out to her to bringing that forward and kind of relaying that message. But so then I was really kind of sitting on that energy, and I was like, and the Seven of Cups came to my third eye, and I just realized, like, yes, what is happening right now is it's like somebody is like putting up, like the universe is putting all of these options just like right out in front of you. Hey Emma, I'm doing good. Let me get this message out because it's really wanting to come out. But there's all these options. Now it could be different things for everyone, right? Like it's just whatever you've been focused on, whether it be career or family or love or home or environment or whatever it may be, but you're given all of these different choices, and some of them are illusions, right? The Seven of Cups also talks about illusions, and so it's about following your intuition and following your heart. Like, this is a time where, first of all, you can see that there are a lot of options that you have moving forward. But also it's so you can see exactly how in tune you are with your needs and your wants and where you're going and what really makes you happy. And what a wonderful time. Like, it just feels like such an opportunity right now to really just own what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, to choose what is ultimately what brings you joy is what is in the energy right now. And I feel like as a collective, there are many options. But it does feel like there's like one thing that really is going to stand out to you that's just like overwhelmingly, like I'm just feeling this like rush of like excitement coming from my sacral all the way up to my heart and just like bursting. And so I don't know, I just had to get that out. Just, right now is a time of like, I heard like trial and error. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like learning, like test it out, see how it makes you feel, right? You're not going to make the wrong decision. You're very protected on this journey, and you're going to get where you need to go. It's just like right now you kind of have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you want to focus on for the next however long, right? So I don't know. I feel like the energy is very exciting, and I wanted to kind of jump on here and chat and hang out and do a few readings. I can't stay on too long because I have a lot going on. But as always, I had to show up for you. I had to tell everyone like this huge epiphany that I had of just the energy right now and how you can really just take advantage of it. And how do you do that? You try out all these options that are right in front of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of these ideas that are coming to you, or all of these, whatever it may be, and find what makes you happy. It's like learning that about yourself all over again. In a new vibration, in a new energy, and I feel like in a new state of consciousness, and it's just going to bring something new to the forefront. I hope that's making sense, or but anyways, okay. I think that that message has made its way through, and we can move on. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Emma, I hope you're still here. I didn't mean to be like, wait, let me get this out. But like when I'm like channeling like that. Hi, Haley. So nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, when I'm channeling like that, Emma, I just got to keep flowing and going. But I didn't want you to think that I was ignoring you. Goodness. Is everyone doing okay today? Hi, Tammy. Thank you, Haley. Oh, no crying. Hi, Anne. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for being here. I love all of you. I'm glad we can connect. Hello, hello. All right. Is it Inez? Is that how you pronounce it? Yep, Haley, I am, it is Freeee Friday. So we'll do free readings, but people do have the opportunity to donate to jump the line. So, but Haley, you're at the top of the list. So, winner, chicken dinner. Sure, Emma. Here you go, my dear. All right, and we'll add you. Oh, I'm so glad I got your name right. I'm getting better. No, that's a lie. I don't know. I don't really see any improvement. I just guess. Okay, Amy. I will add you to the list. Okay. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you you like the video for me. I'd love that. And if you're even feeling razzy, you could not donate, but you could share the video on like your social media and stuff and kind of get it out there. But this is kind of a short one, so it's really no big deal. All right, so Haley, we will start with you if you want to go ahead and post your question. No, not those cards. Not those cards, they said. That's weird. Thank you, Anne. This energy is like pumped. I feel pumped, guys, like amped up. I feel amped up. I don't know why. Okay, Haley wants to know what she should be focused on. Ooh, right out the gate, Haley, I heard self-love. Okay, 1960, I'm sorry, what? Tammy, that's it. Sorry, Tammy, I'll add you to the list. Sorry, there's a lot of you. But you'll be on the list, okay? You'll have to re-add that question. Okay, well then maybe that's the energy I'm feeling is just like, yeah, it's you, Haley. It's just, I feel amped up, like I feel excited. But anyway, so, all right, so self-love. Let's get focused back on that. So definitely there is a need to focus on like bringing in, like new, like I'm hearing like, don't forget about yourself, right? Like I just, hey, I'm so glad you're here, Shauna. Yeah, but like it feels like you know, let me reel that back in here. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, don't forget about yourself. There are little things that you can do that really just makes you like, it just shows yourself like your subconscious and your it's almost like your own love language, like giving yourself your own love language. I've never I've never even thought about it like that, but yeah, so I feel like, I don't know, for some reason Like maybe you're not a bath person, or like something like maybe you don't have time for it, or like the spiritual baths and really just kind of like sitting in there and really, but it feels like there's some other like little things that you could do that really is just that will re-nourish your body, like your human body. Obviously human body, but you know what I'm saying, like your physical body, it feels like it just needs to be like re-nourished, and then really just kind of like cleansing a little bit your space and your aura. So I feel like aside from that, everything else in your life, right? Because obviously you focus on that, like, I feel like you were asking as far as like what is a big focus, but like an everyday drive type of thing. And I understand that, but I feel like everything else is really just kind of lining up for you, whether you really see it or not. You get weird? What do you mean you get weird? Oh, okay. But yeah, so it's just more of like stay in the flow, keep going, you know what I mean? Like maybe there could be a little bit more, I'm like kind of seeing a calendar, so maybe there could be like a little bit more organization to your day. Hi, Lynn. And just like maybe like prioritizing a little bit, but honestly, like as far as, yeah, that's what's coming through for you. Good morning. Good morning, Lynn. Or good afternoon. I don't know what time it is for you. Hi, Eternal. Sure. I'll add you to the list. Emma, you are next. Lynn, I will add you to the list, my dear. You're welcome, Haley. Absolutely. It's my pleasure. I'm glad that you got to stop by. Okay. Emma wants to know what is coming towards her. What's coming towards Emma? Wow, Emma, I feel like you are like super, like I feel like you have a really close relationship with God or the creator or source, or I don't know. I just, I don't know why I need to like say that. It just feels like that. What is coming towards Emma? What is coming towards Emma? Hi, Bernali. I'll add you to the list. Oh. So they were like, there was nothing going on, like nothing was coming through. I wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't hearing anything. It was just like blank. So, and then they kind of snuck it. I feel like they were trying to get me to, I'm doing this thing with my guides right now, and it's like we're getting to know each other and learning to communicate on a next level. So then they kind of like snuck me this like little secret. So like clear slate. So Emma, what do you, basically what they're saying by that is like you have the opportunity to really call in what it is that you want at this time. Like it's almost like a clear slate, like a, and maybe that's also something, like maybe there's a like a regeneration or like a relationship or something along that lines is like kind of being like, you know, like the past is in the past. Let's leave the past in the past. Like, and let's move forward. Let's try to move forward, you know, clear the slate, you know, like ducks off, water off a duck's back. So that I feel a lot more resonance in that than just kind of like, yeah, you can call in whatever you want at this time, but that I feel like that's what's coming towards you. Like that's what's really, yeah. So I don't know if there's somebody that maybe finally that you can think of that's kind of happening, but that's what's coming towards you. And I'm hearing like accept this with like open arms. It's definitely going to take you know, I'm like there may have been a little bit of betrayal here, okay, in the past, and that's why this kind of has. But this relationship is somehow significant. So to me, it makes me feel like maybe it's a family member or something along those lines. There's nobody ever like honks outside my house. I mean, there's houses all down the road, so not that they were honking at me, but I feel like the honking was just like some sort of confirmation there. And it was just 12 people and 12 likes. Okay. Hi, Simple with Jay. Hey, Pinterina. Okay, so next is Anne. Thank you everyone for liking and sharing and being subscribed. You're welcome, Emma. Sure. Sure thing, Lisa. Okay, and if you want to post your question. Oh yeah, finances. So Lynn, you are on the list. It's a little bit down though. Okay. When will the happy Anne be back? Okay. Okay. No, Anne is, she already posted her question. I'm getting ready to do hers. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up on all these comments and I don't know. Okay. Are you saying he, oh. Okay. I'm just trying to think of how I should. What can Anne do about the situation? What's some advice for Anne about her current relationship situation? Yeah, I feel like this is really, this person is like a karmic for you. And this person, like every time they come back, right? It's really just to, so first of all, I feel like every time they come back, you're either like, it's like they can smell you about to be in a new relationship or something like that, whether you know it or not. It's like they show up like right on time, or something along those lines. Like yeah. And so this is really just an opportunity to choose your self-worth and your self-love, rather than allowing this person to just come and go on their time, right? You need to create boundaries. That's going to make you happy. Calling your power back from this person, forgiving this person, and allowing them to letting them go, and basically sending them back where they came from, because you deserve better. That is where your happiness is going to come back, is by taking your power back from this person. Now, granted, I understand that there is going to be some sadness with this, right? This is, this is a time where you're really cutting this off for good at this time, because this isn't somebody that's really, I don't see this person really necessarily in your future. And so there is grieving going on, okay? Because your higher self and subconsciously, by creating these boundaries, that it's really never it's never ever going to go back to the way it was, right? In the beginning, when it may have been good, it's really never even going to be a thing. And so you're grieving. Allow yourself to grieve. Do not resist this grieving. It's okay to not be okay. But forgiving him and forgiving yourself will really kind of speed up that process a little bit. And that's something that takes time, right? There is a need to, so there's a list, guys. If you want to skip the line, you can send in a donation, but otherwise there's a list. But yeah. So you can, for forgiving, on my community board, there's a brain spotting video, like 10 days ago is when I put it up. It's a phenomenal thing to use for forgiveness, right? Find that emotion, feel it inside of you, let's get rid of it now. And that's what I feel like is going on, Anne. Okay, so Lynn donated, so I will go ahead and do hers next. Lynn, if you want to go ahead, you're welcome. If you want to go ahead. Yeah, Shauna, the list is kind of long, but I did add you. I can only hang for about an hour this time. I might jump on again later tonight. I like the card that you pulled, though, the High Priestess. Okay, so Lynn wants to know, did you get any messages off of that, like any intuitive guides? Simple with J, I did add you. Okay. So Lynn wants to know, Lynn, are you just talking about in general, or is there a specific part in your life that you want me to like tap into, or just, yeah, did you get any like any intuitive messages from it though, Shauna? Financial. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. Okay. Let me get some financial messages for Lynn, please. I heard like things look booming. Like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we've talked about this, and you got some messages last time about maybe some career direction, or where, I don't know if you like. Messages for Lynn, please. Thank you, Shauna. I appreciate that. Barnali, you will have to wait your turn, my friend. I'll tell you when you can post your questions, so that way you're not wasting your energy posting that a lot. Okay, let's get some financial messages for Lynn, please. Let's get some advice regarding finances for Lynn, please. Yeah, Lynn, I'm still seeing like the pottery thing. I am seeing painting. I know last time I felt like I was seeing, seeing you make the pottery. Get some advice about that then. Like, I feel like they're like shoving it in my face almost in a way to say like, start moving on this. Like nothing is going to change until you make the first step. Because they're just not even, they're not even shifting it. They're not even like, I'm literally like, there's nothing else that's coming through with that. Okay, so can I have anything else on that? Hey, Angela. Hey, Nishant. I will add you to the list. It's kind of long, and I only have a little bit of time, but Lynn, messages for Lynn, please. Yeah, I feel like there's like a little bit of like fear in this, or a little bit of like holding back because you feel unsure, or like it's not something that you would usually do, or it's almost like, well, I don't know how this would work out. Like I don't know how I would sell them. I don't know how this is really going to make me like enough to sustain. Like I can see there's just a lot of like fear rising around this, and it's holding you back, and you're being asked to be optimistic about this, and to also just take the leap, just go for it. Because holding back is going to continue to keep you asking these questions. So, yeah, as far as what I see for you to make that change, That's what you got to do, babe. And I support you 1,000%. So, I think you would do great. I know it's scary sometimes because it just doesn't, I just think that it just feels like it's going to turn out way better than you expected. Like you're being guided to do this for a reason. Some, like vases, like bosses, like bosses, I don't know, vases is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing them like in foyers and like in parts of rooms with like, you know, like big flowers. So these are kind of like big vases, or like, you know what I'm saying? They're like beautiful accents to a room. So anyways, Lynn, you have something phenomenal to offer, and it's going to do really well. Okay, so I don't think anyone else has donated. So we will go to yes, you're right, Angela. Amy. Amy is next. Is Amy still here? Okay. Are you wanting to know, like, just advice on finances, or just... What advice do you have for Amy about finances? Advice. What advice do you have for Amy on finances? Okay. There's an idea that I feel like, Amy, that you have really been, like, I'm hearing like stewing on. Stewing on. And this is this is really, really feeling a lot like Lynn, in a way that, like, you got to move on from this, like, planning stage to doing stage. Like, it's like you are thinking about something and you really want to do something. You have what you need to do this. This idea that you've been stewing on, it may have to do with cooking. I'm here, you know, anyways, it may not, I don't know. But yeah, like, just, there's a need to ask for, like, your first step. Like, you're going to be guided through this. But I feel like you're overthinking a little bit, and you need to move forward with it. Like, take that first step, because you really do have everything that you need, and this is what is going to bring in that money, right? But ultimately, you are in control of it. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Okay, herbs. That's cool. Like teas, or just herbs in general, or what are you? Well, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't put it on a live. Don't do that. Nope. Just do it. Okay? Okay. Tammy, you are next. You're very welcome. Okay. Yeah, don't tell us anymore. That is for you to know and for us to find out when you have completed the product. Okay. Okay, so Tammy is wanting some advice about finances. Tammy is wanting some advice about finances. Tammy, why did I hear, do you sew or do you know how to sew? Tammy is wanting some advice about finances. Oh, I just heard like alterations. You right. Do you know how to sew though? That's interesting. Financial guidance and advice for Tammy, please. Financial advice for Tammy, please. Oh, you're good. We still got some before you, Simple Witch A, no problem. Advice for Tammy about finances, please. Advice for Tammy about finances, please. It's like there's, really? Have you ever tried? Like, I don't know why that would come through, like, very strongly and very, like, right off the gate. Like, it was sewing and then something about alterations. So, I don't know, like, surely you couldn't write about that. But I feel like there's, like, this need for, like, multiple streams of income in a way. You know what I mean? Not really attaching yourself to one thing, but really opening up yourself to multiple things. And just, you know what I mean? Like little tiny, like, yeah. So I don't know if, like, if you would be willing to try sewing or alterations or something like that. You're awful at sewing. That is so crazy. I don't know. I feel like if you put your mind to something, you might become really good at it. So that's just what came through. But the idea of multiple streams of income, I think, is really good. So finding a few certain things that maybe you are good at, and kind of offering those services. Any other advice for Tammy about finances? You already have multiple streams of income and you still struggle with money, so maybe there's a need to manage it a little bit better. I mean, I don't know. Like, any other messages for Tammy about her finances, please? Any other messages for Tammy about her finances, please? Yeah. Okay. That's it. Okay. I feel like Eternal told me their name, but I don't remember, and I didn't write it down, and that is my mistake. Oh, yes, you will. You have to, yeah, you have to create them though, like, and you have to find out what they are, right? So you can't, so you have to, like, take action towards things, like, it's like you are in control of it. Money is an energy, and it flows abundantly if you have ways for it to flow. Okay, is Eternal still here? And that's a lesson for me too, a little bit. Lena! Awesome. Thank you. for clearing that up. You did make it to the list. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Ricky, I will add you to the list. It is kind of long. I do only have about 20 minutes left. And so, you know, if anyone wants to donate to skip the line, that's great. Is Lena still here?
May I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
This girl. Now I bet you wanted to play with that, huh? Yeah, so I really think, Anne, you should try out the brain spotting. I think you'll be extremely impressed with how quickly that leaves your body. Is Lena still here? I didn't even ask for a blessing that would come. I was just focusing on getting you back to happy, because you can't attract any, I mean, you attract what you vibrate, right? So the main focus is to really get you back in a high vibrating state, and so then that way we can talk about blessings at that point and see what you're going to call in then. I'm sure, you know. Lena, last call for Lena. Angela Gansley. Okay, Sacred, I can add you to the list. It's kind of long. I have to jump in about 20 minutes. If you want to donate, you can to jump the line. I just want to give you the rundown. Okay, so I don't know that Lena is still here, so we will go to Barnilly. Barnilly is next. It's green with a C, with a white C, I think. I don't know, I'm on my phone, so I can't look at it. Barnelli, if you want to go ahead and post your question. But yeah, it's Pinterina, it's green, and yeah, I think it's a white C. Yeah, I don't know. You're welcome. Okay. What are some messages for Barnelli? What are some healing messages for Barnelli? Guidance. Yeah, does this have to do with like a relationship? I feel like it feels like a little bit like nothing, like you're in a state where it almost seems like nothing really is going to, it's like you, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm never going to be happy again, or I'm never going to feel that way again, or something along those lines. And it feels very much like right in here, very heavy. It's going to be okay, Barnelli. Everything is going to be okay. It really is. And you're going to be able to work through this. And this is definitely something that I was kind of talking about earlier with somebody else, but you are grieving right now. You're grieving the loss of a part of your life that was very significant to you. And that's good that you're grieving, because you will move on from this, okay? Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to feel these feelings. Do not just, don't, when you're feeling like this, I want you to ask these feelings, like approach these feelings in a way of like, why exactly do I feel this way? How can I move on from this? How can I let you go? Talk to this feeling of sadness and despair, and like, I'm feeling like maybe a little bit of guilt, almost a little bit, or just like feeling like I could have done this, or I could have done this different, or something along those lines. Like, understand that you definitely need to forgive who this is and forgive yourself to really move on from this, but talk to these feelings like they're people and navigate with them through this. And that is what's going to really help you move on from them. It's going to release them. I know it sounds weird to talk to your feelings like they're people, but I promise you, it is legitimate. It is a legitimate practice that actually really helps you work through the grieving stage of moving on. Okay. Let's see. So, okay, yes, Ashley, I see your donation. So you can go ahead and put your question, and we'll go to you next. You will move on, Barnelli. You really will. Okay? Don't force it though, right? Allow yourself to grieve. You deserve, it's only good for your heart, right? Because if you try to move on too fast, really you're just going to remanifest all the things that you carried over from that, and it's just hairy. So take your time. Okay, Ashley, no problem. You're very, very, very welcome, and I wish you all the best on this journey, and sending you lots of healing your way. I'll be sure to do that. Okay, we're just waiting on Ashley, and then given that nobody else donates, Lisa, you are next. And Ashley's typing her questions, so it's no big deal. Um, Shauna, Shauna, I will. Well, let me just go ahead and answer, and then Ashley will do your reading here. So yeah, I do usually take a shower. I don't necessarily get into. I mean, I have my rituals where I do my baths and stuff like that, or but I do a pretty good job before I get on here of like really kind of like, I don't know, praying and stuff like that, and like making sure that me myself, I'm not necessarily affected. I'm able to go from now. I do get drained a little bit, like as far as like being tired, but my energy itself is not necessarily affected, right? Because once I'm done with one reading, it just goes back, like. But I do get tired a little bit. A lot of times I make a habit of taking a shower and just kind of really just getting it all off, but it's not necessary for me, at least. I could see how with Reiki, though, it's different in a way. Okay. I did Reiki on my dog. Because his tummy was not doing well and he wasn't really eating. And he's eating again. It's wonderful. I love I love that. Okay. Okay, so Ashley wants to know if her platform is going to grow once she returns. Yeah, so but it's like, because I feel like you're coming back more authentic than when you left. And this kind of hiatus has really kind of really helped you raise your vibration in such a way that like there's a new collective that will really kind of come in and like you're attracting a different crowd, or more of a crowd in a way, because of this. During this hiatus, you got some rest. You like revamped your courage and your what is the word I'm looking for? Like your confidence, and you stepped up in this more authentic version of yourself. And so, yeah, the answer is yes. I don't think you should rush into it, though. Take your time going back to it, right? Because I feel like this process is actually still kind of happening. This like ascending, right, is still going on. So, yeah, take your time, continue doing what you're doing, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It may not go like, completely viral, but you are going to you're going to see a difference. There's going to be a difference. And I feel like the biggest thing is the authenticity of it. Not that you never were just completely being yourself consciously. It was more so of like finding yourself. And now you are able to be more authentic because you know what that looks like. Yeah, totally awesome news. I love that news. Okay. Let's see. Is Lisa still in here? Perfect. So there you go. That is what's going to really help your stuff take off. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for stopping in and donating and just being a part of this wonderful collective. I would like to see your creativity, so don't tell us what you're being creative with, but definitely when you're ready to share, I would like to see. I would like to definitely experience that. Is Lisa not here? High five, Ashley. I love that. Yeah. I really love the confirmation when I get it, but the more that I keep going, the more that it's like I'm a little less surprised, but I'm still very humble in a way, like very humble about it. But yeah, I love hearing the confirmation for sure. I like that. Okay, so is Simple with J still here? There you are. Oh, Lisa, there you are. Okay. Okay, Lisa is wanting to know. Beautiful. I love that. Ooh, 666. That was a phenomenal day. That's great. Okay, Lisa's wanting just general information here. What do you want Lisa to know right now? What do you want Lisa to know right now? What do you want Lisa to know right now? Okay, so I'm seeing one of those like shirts that's like keep calm. I don't see, it, because usually they're like, and like go camping or something like that. Like I don't see any of that, but I just see the keep calm. So there may be like some things, I'm hearing like boiling up. Like what does that even mean? Boiling up, like, so this may be like a prediction, like there may be something that comes to you and you're really being guided to like keep calm, right? There may be something that happens or something along those lines, and there's a need to just keep calm, right? This is like a test of your patience and your will to really kind of, there is some sort of communication that may be coming towards you, okay? And it's going to be very healing for you, but at first it's going to feel like you want to, I'm hearing rage. I don't know. What does that even mean? Rage? I don't know. But so I think this is just like a, hey, heads up. This is coming towards you. And I really just, the main thing is to just stay calm. It's not, I feel like in the long run, it's going to be very, very good for you. It's divinely guided as it always is, but it's just an opportunity for you to just really stick it to them. I don't know. Your calmness is what I think triggers this other person or something. I don't know. That's kind of odd. It's like by you staying calm is actually like sticking it to them. I don't know. You'll know when that happens. Hey, Bat Kitten. Okay, so Simple with J. So the Asian one, I basically need to like jump really soon, probably within the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. I do have some people on the list. If you would like to donate, you're very much Lisa. Yes, you are Lisa. You're very welcome. But if you'd like to donate, you can jump the line. But I would say the free list is closed, and I don't know that I'll be able to make it to all of them. My phone is already trying to tell me that it's gonna die. Okay. Yeah, Simple with J, if you wanna put your question. Thanks, Shauna. Me too. That's a good vibe. What you got? Let me see. No, that came home with you from Grammys. She's cleaning my room. Okay. Guidance on continuing boundaries. Okay. What guidance do you have for Simple with J about boundaries with extended family? What guidance? Continuing boundaries. Extended family. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's more so about, I feel like there may just be like a little bit of guilt, like, or remorse or something. Not remorse, but like there's something, it's okay to have these boundaries, to keep these boundaries and to live your own life, Simple with J. And I feel like you're right about having them, and you shouldn't feel any type of way about having them. I think that they've been very, very helpful for you on your journey. And you created them for a reason. So don't doubt yourself. And, you know, you can love from a distance, right? You can be kind from a distance. You can, thank you, Angela. I'm sure you're talking to everyone, but thank you. Yeah, so, and also don't be afraid to, you know, you can spend time with these people. Like, don't be afraid of that either. But it's just about, like, there's a reason you did this, and like, boundaries are perfect. Walls, not so much, is what I feel like the guidance is boundaries are great. That's going to work great for this situation. Walls, you don't really want to block them off completely, right? Because what you give out, you get back. So be kind and gentle, and yeah, that's the guidance that they really have at this time. I don't know if you were questioning like building a wall or or breaking down boundaries or something along those lines. Carissa, the free list is close. 10% battery left. You're very welcome. Okay, so I think the last one we're going to be able to get to is Pintarina. I might be able to squeeze in one more after that. I'm really sorry, but my phone's at 10%. And okay. Is Pintarina able to keep their job? You're very welcome. Thanks for being quick on that. You were ready. You were waiting. I like that. Is Pintarina able to keep their job? Yeah. Yeah, I have goosebumps everywhere. Yes. Yes, you will be able to keep your job. But there's going to be like like I'm hearing like regulations or like stipulations to this, like, but like I feel like maybe not so much free will at first or something like that. But yes, ultimately the answer is yes. You will be able to keep your job. Yeah. I don't know why there would be. You're welcome. Okay, I think my phone can do one more. So, Shauna, you're up, my doll face. Well, then maybe you shouldn't. Yep, I'm sure. Let's do it, girl. Yeah, I didn't mean free will in a way of like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I say what, I'm in channel mode, so it meant something. Ooh, I like that question. Okay, does Shauna's ancestors have unfinished business? Does Shauna's ancestors have unfinished business? No, because you're finishing whatever there's a karmic cycle that you are like wrapping up. Yeah. I like that. Challenge accepted. Yeah, no, there's a like I'm seeing like chains breaking, like you are changing the course of your like family line, but no, like basically the answer is no, because they put it all on you, but you accepted that. You took on, look, you said challenge accepted. Listen, yeah, that's exactly what you said before you came here. You're like, fuck it, let's do it, bring it on. Excuse my language, but that's kind of what it was like. It was like, you know what? It was almost like I'm seeing, whoa. Okay. It's almost like you saw your kids. Hey, Lane. Yeah, do it really quick, though, because, yeah, do it really fast, though. It'll probably be the last one. But it's almost like you saw your kids before you even, like, it was like in this agreement that you, like, I'm seeing like a meeting, like, I'm hearing like meeting of the mind. So maybe it was like, I feel like this was before you even, like, incarnated here in a way, but like, and you saw your kids. And I'm just seeing somebody like looking at these two children almost like in this like visual, like I feel like I'm watching a movie in a way, and you're like, yeah, I'll do that. Like you, whoa, you have a huge connection to your kids, like many. We all have huge connections to our kids, but I'm talking like many lifetimes. Like you're like, yeah. Like, that's what did it for you. That's what made you agree to do this. So, wow. Woo! Woo! I'm, like, covered in goosebumps, y'all. That was crazy. That was cool. Oh, my goodness. Do you feel that, Shauna? Do you feel that energy? Like, are they proud of you? Yeah, so proud of you. Wow, I'm still just tingling through my whole body, girl. This is nuts. Yes, they are very proud of you. You're doing a phenomenal job, I heard. Wow. Don't cry. Well, you can cry because they're happy tears. That's okay. I loved that news. Woo! Hey, Allie. How are you? Okay, so do my ancestor spirit guides lie to me just to get me to experience? Right out of the gate, Elaine, I heard it's a misinterpretation. You are sometimes misinterpreting your guides from your thoughts. And yeah, and we all go through that sometimes. You're very welcome, Shauna. Thank you for letting me experience that. That was super cool. But yeah, we all go through a phase where we have to, and that's what's happening right now, is you're learning to discern what is from your guides and what is from your higher self and what is from the ego, because the ego is still really holding on and will sometimes kind of like throw in like a like some, I don't know why I'm doing this, but like throw in something to like throw you off. You know what I'm saying? To see if you catch it, right? And the more that you kind of navigate through this, you're going to learn to understand what is what, right? And you'll also learn to navigate through feeling. Less thought, more feeling, I'm hearing. So I don't know if you're very empathic or whatever that Claire is, where you feel things very much so. It's like really kind of like moving me down to my body and learning how to navigate that way. So I hope that was helpful, Elaine. Okay, so Allie, the free list is closed. If you want to go ahead and donate, that's fine. But really, my phone is gonna die. I need to jump off here. But I might be able to like, just let me know what you want to do, and then while you're donating, I might be able to like squeeze in one of these other free people. But if not, I should probably go. I'm back and forth. I want to get everyone in. You know what, Nishant, go ahead and, if you're still here, post your question. If I can get it in, I'm going to get it in. It's Freeee Friday, right? You too. You have a great weekend. Is Nishant still here? What about Rick? That reminds me of, hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey Mickey. I don't know. I don't think either one of them are here. I don't know if Allie was going to donate or not. So maybe I should just go. Awesome. Sweet. I'm glad that helps. Elaine, you're very welcome. Thank you for donating. I'm very grateful for that. I don't know why I felt like a robot just then. Felt very robotic. Also, does anybody else see what this is up here? I don't know if it's like a glare or if it's like, it was like right in alignment with my like crown. Let's It's very interesting. It does feel kind of heavy right here. But what is that? What is that? Does anybody else see that right there? I don't know what it is. I just noticed it. Did it get delayed? Is everything delayed right now?
Shut the door, please.
Okay, well, I guess I will go ahead and go. And thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful evening and a fantastic weekend, in case I don't jump back on. I look forward to connecting again sometime soon. So much love.